Welcome back to the Dinar Community Channel. Today's report isn't based on speculation or unverified hype. It's a confirmed breakthrough that's sending shockwaves through the global financial world. Imagine waking up to discover that the foreign currency you've held for years, often labeled by skeptics as high risk or unconventional, has suddenly surged in value. This is no simulation or false alarm. Verified by multiple top-tier financial entities, including J.P. Morgan Chase, both the Iraqi Dinar IQD and Vietnamese Dong VND have officially revalued. As of this morning, the foreign exchange market, typically known for its gradual shifts and conservative adjustments, has been shaken by a dramatic realignment some are calling the most significant financial development of the decade. This unexpected and powerful shift isn't just surprising, it's a major recalibration of how national currencies are being valued within a transforming global monetary system. And for those who've held IQD and VND, the financial impact is nothing short of transformational. So, what just happened? In a surprise overnight move, the exchange rates for the Iraqi Dinar and Vietnamese Dong were drastically revised upwards. Early indications of the revaluation surfaced on the terminals of large financial institutions like HSBC, Deutsche Bank, and J.P. Morgan Chase. Forex professionals began noticing unusual activity, unannounced rate shifts that deviated completely from historical trends. To be specific, the Vietnamese Dong, long pegged near 23,500 per USD, now reflects a rate of 1,200 per USD. The Iraqi Dinar, previously valued at around 1,300 per USD, is now showing an astonishing rate of 3.91 per USD. These updates aren't rumors. They're actively visible across foreign exchange dashboards, mobile banking platforms, and even some ATM networks. There were no government press releases or media leaks leading up to it, which only heightened the shock and excitement. Initially mistaken for system errors or platform glitches, the truth quickly became undeniable. Multiple confirmations from inside banking institutions poured in. What we're witnessing is an orchestrated and deliberate adjustment, not a technical fault. Proof began surfacing through the most unlikely sources, account holders. Bank customers started reporting changes to their foreign currency balances overnight, with figures now reflecting the new rates. Social media platforms exploded with screenshots showing account balances that had jumped by as much as 1,000%. On Facebook, Telegram, and TikTok, users shared their stories, rapidly turning disbelief into celebration. Internal memos from institutions like J.P. Morgan Chase and CitiBank soon followed, acknowledging the revaluation and providing staff with scripted responses to incoming client queries. These memos confirmed both the new rates and broader policy updates regarding how foreign currency holdings are being classified. It went from online whispers to a verified, global phenomenon in a matter of hours. Currency holders rushed to verify balances, call their banks, and understand what had just occurred. This wasn't theoretical anymore. The increase was real, visible, and in many cases, life-changing. Let's do the math. A person who bought 1.3 million Iraqi dinar for $1,000 when the rate was 1,300 per USD would now see that dinar convert back into roughly $332,200 at the new rate of 3.91. A $500 investment in Vietnamese Dong at 23,500 would have netted around 11.75 million Vietnamese Dongs, which now equals $9,800 at the 1,200 per USD rate. These aren't estimates, they reflect what's being displayed on institutional systems, real-time trading platforms, and consumer banking apps. The magnitude of this revaluation is massive, especially for early investors who held onto these currencies despite years of skepticism. For years, online forums and financial channels debated whether this day would come. Now, those conversations are outdated. The revaluation is no longer a theory, it's a fact. Wealth managers and private advisors are scrambling to help clients understand the impact, navigate tax obligations, and strategically manage this new influx of wealth. But why now? And why these two currencies? Analysts are suggesting that this move aligns with deeper trends in global economics. Iraq has seen growing political stability, expanded oil exports, and major advancements in financial infrastructure. At the same time, Vietnam has become a global manufacturing hub and tech exporter. Yet their currencies remained undervalued for years, until now. This revaluation appears to be part of a larger strategic realignment, possibly a trial model for how undervalued currencies across emerging markets could be updated. Institutions like the IMF and World Bank have long advocated for a more accurate, real economy-based approach to currency valuation. No one expected it to begin here, or now. Insiders at JP Morgan confirmed in private client briefings that the revaluation is part of a global rate recalibration initiative. Client portfolios holding VND or IQD were reassessed, and backend systems updated automatically to reflect the new values. Other banks like Wells Fargo and CitiBank are rumored to have performed similar updates across their internal networks. This wasn't a slow rollout, it was a coordinated reset. The sudden appearance of updated values across institutions, apps, and terminals indicates a globally synchronized action, not a scattered rollout. Social media is flooded with success stories. People discovering their holdings have increased tenfold or more. Some banks have even paused certain currency operations to deal with the rush. To prevent fraud, financial institutions are now limiting online activity, requiring in-person appointments, and flagging large foreign exchange transactions for manual review. These are protective measures, not signs of denial. Here's what you should do right now if you're holding IQD or VND. 1. Verify your currency is legitimate. Expect rigorous checks. Only clean, authentic notes will qualify for exchange. 2. Contact your bank's foreign currency or private banking team. Ask clearly if foreign currency rate changes have been reflected in your account. Avoid slang like RV or reset. 3. Look for bank communications titled currency reclassification, asset update, or account adjustment. These may include instructions for booking appointments or submitting verification. 4. Never engage with unknown dealers or websites promising exclusive rates. Stay with major, verified institutions. Banks are tightening security protocols. Some are enforcing temporary withdrawal limits or requiring enhanced ID checks. These are normal during transitions of this scale. What we're seeing didn't happen overnight. For months, banks in Iraq, Vietnam, and partner countries quietly upgraded their software, integrated real-time Forex tools, and built out systems to handle major currency shifts. Insiders now believe this was all part of a coordinated rollout to prepare for this exact scenario. This wasn't luck, it was planned. From API enhancements to stress testing for rate surges, institutions prepared the infrastructure so that when the switch was flipped, systems could handle it without crashing. That level of preparation suggests this revaluation was engineered and intentionally timed. And this is just the beginning. The dramatic revaluation of the Iraqi Dinar and Vietnamese Dong may now set a precedent. Other, undervalued currencies could follow, driven by pressure to reflect real economic strength rather than outdated baselines or political bias. Analysts are discussing potential implications for international trade, central bank policy, and even sovereign debt structures. Some even believe this may be the start of a wider global monetary transformation, one that shifts away from fiat speculation and toward currency models grounded in actual market performance. What does that mean for you? If you've held onto IQD or VND through the highs and lows, your patience has now been rewarded. But what happens next is up to you. Consult financial advisors and legal professionals. Protect your gains. Avoid impulsive decisions. Think long-term, not like someone who just hit the lottery. This is your chance to turn a windfall into lasting wealth, not just for yourself, but potentially for generations to come. And remember, wealth isn't just about numbers. It's about knowledge, planning, and discipline. Thank you for continuing this journey with the Dinar community. We've tracked every development, analyzed every possibility, and stayed committed to facts over hype. Now, we ask you to share this update. Let your fellow IQD and VND holders know, the revaluation is no longer a dream. It's reality. Stay subscribed, turn on notifications, and keep checking in. We'll be bringing more updates soon, including official exchange instructions, tax guidance, and regulatory notices to help you navigate this historic shift. The wait is over. The future starts now, and together, we move into this new chapter, informed, strategic, and united. Like and subscribe for more videos.